Good morning and welcome to Provence. Today we are starting our 9-day hike through Provence, myself and a couple of my besties, and the views, the long views, are amazing. We left this morning and we are still in the little village of Chateauneuf de Pape. And for those of you who speak French, my eternal apologies. I will butcher the language every time, no matter how much effort I put into it. So if you're sensitive to that, let me apologize. Chateauneuf de Pape is translated to the new castle of the Pope. And there were several popes who lived here just outside of Avignon, France. And it was one of the first popes to live here that brought the grapes into the Provence area. In France, we learned yesterday that while in the United States, we purchase the grape. You know, you go and buy a bottle of wine, a Burgundy, you buy a Sauvignon Blanc or a Merlot. But here, you buy the area. And so when you buy a wine from a certain area in France, you know basically what you're getting. I think one of the examples that was given to us yesterday is that if you buy a white wine in Bordeaux, you know it's a Chardonnay. So there's no need for the French to put what kind of grape it is on their bottles of wine. Very interesting. And I will catch up with you later. Hello again. Here we are bouncing through the forest. And I thought this was a great time to talk about when to get an outfitter. So I have been on several adventure walks, and lots of them are marked really, really well. Mont Blanc and the Camino de Santiago being two of them that you're just not likely to get lost because all of the markings are so apparent. But in lots of places that are real fun to walk through, you might want to get an outfitter, as we did for this trip, because they're either knitting together lots of trails that are well known that you might be able to find on your own, but they're also knitting together a network of relatively unknown or completely unknown trails, and I think we're on one of those right now. So the benefits of using an outfitter are, you're not making your own hotel, B&B, etc. reservations. They're also taking care of your transportation to and from. And it is more expensive, but you've got GPS tracking for the trails that they've laid down for you. I guess I have to say that from my experience, outfitters are 100% appropriate and necessary for some walks and not so much on other walks if you're willing to do all of the heavy lifting as far as finding your reservations and all of that goes. We'll be back with you again soon. Bye.